Hello and welcome to Rangerverse Medieval D&D. Apologies, we have not had an episode in probably over a month or something. We recorded one a couple weeks ago, but I forgot to turn on the correct audio settings, and I had to turn it on over halfway through into the episode. So you won't see that. It wasn't worth uploading. It wouldn't be up to my quality standards. So, we are going to upload this instead and recap the story thus far. So, basically, where we left off is our mighty mystics went to a Nylok temple where they participated in a prayer session after being kicked out of the bar where our turtle did some poison shenanigans with some beer. And they talked to the Nylok generals there, where they basically said, in order to gain up the ranks, you need to kill people. And our turtle pointed out, it doesn't seem to matter who they kill, just as long as they kill. And from there, they got kicked out of the temple, and our Sir Thomas will continue the recap from here.
Bear with me, guys. Memory's a little sketchy here since it was, as Trevor said, about a month ago or so. But from what I remember, and he was there for this, but he can probably help me fill in gaps that I missed out on. But so what was happening was we got kicked out of the temple. He couldn't with the last session, so we wrote him off to go elsewhere and do some of my own research independently. We're talking to some people out on the street about Nylok. It's all repeated information. We could take far to go back to what Trevor was saying. That wasn't it the team setting more at before for being a team. And this last session, I think we were at a bar. But either way, so we're at the bar. My character, tough guy. Of course, Jack's character, being good, he's relishing every minute of that. Of course, we couldn't get very far, so a fight ensued. Ended up using the cursed trident that we ended up carrying and stuff like that. Dark started my body, but Leo absorbed off of me, and it didn't affect him negatively or anything like that. I had a big where I essentially more term rose up my crystal, called upon the power of the falcon, started to levitate. All of a sudden, red glow surrounded me, and then I just whooshed through the main guy, knocking him out. And that is where we cut off. That's what I remember. Yeah, did
I believe that was indeed where we left off.
Yeah.
All right. So from there, now we cut to Cranston.
Yes.
So, Brandon, tell us what Cranston has been doing while the other two were fighting. Where did you go off to? What did you try to figure out?
Well, I was assigned to do my own research, and I managed to do some research on the Vio crystal, and I discovered these power coins that gave me this new armor.
Okay. So
I think they're connected to Zordon or
okay.
Ninja.
Okay. So let's cut to you having a conversation with Zordon and Alphaeus. Yes, thank you. Again, been a while.
It's
Let's cut to you having a conversation with Zoran and Alphaeus. So, Zoran saying, Cranston, how did you come upon these power coins?
They're these bird demons. They're called Tengus. I saw they were digging in some kind of mountain with these strange relics. Then they came across a treasure chest, and I managed to kill them off, and I found this Triceratops coin inside of the chest.
And it gave you that suit of armor.
Yes, it's similar to Mighty Mystic suit, but like a power up.
Uh-huh. And do you think that there are more of these coins out there?
I don't know. I've only found one, but I heard the Tengu I fought. He said that they need to find the others. So there are more.
Alphaeus, what do you think? Well, here's the thing. In my travels, I did hear rumors of coins like this. I thought they were just rumors. Apparently they're real. Do you feel more powerful, Cranston?
The powers are similar but different.
How so?
Well, it's like they're not of this time. It's like these come from the future.
Interesting.
Perhaps these coins are involved in time travel.
Here's the thing about time travel, Cranston. You don't want to mess with it.
I've did some experiments in it, and let's just say it doesn't end well. So I
Exactly. So, for now, I would use the power of that coin sparingly.
Right.
We don't know what kind of effect it's going to have on you. And I do suggest that in your adventures, if you find more of them, before giving them to your companions, bring them to us.
It will be done, Alphaeus.
And I highly suggest you bring that one to us as well at some point. Just so we can do a little bit of our own research, you know?
Yes, it will be done, Zordon and Alphaeus.
Thank you. Now,
and for the audience, I'm doing a character appearance event later today, so that's why I'm in the suit.
Of course.
Back to the show.
So, as Zordon. Alright. Here's the thing, Cranston. As Alphaeus said, we don't know what these coins are, where these coins are from, or what they do other than giving you a bit of a power-up. So, I highly suggest you figure out a way of disabling this power-up for now. Because we don't know what it's going to do.
Well, it came with this morphing device, so I think if I turn it off... Back to the Mighty Mystic mode.
Okay. Interesting. So, alright. I guess that's all I've got. So, be careful, Cranston. Okay. So, Cranston, you're still on this mountain where you were fighting the Tengu.
Yes.
I am going to roll you a... Jack, pull up Cranston's information so we can do a perception check for him.
Alright. Give me a sec.
So, I am going to roll the d20. I got a 19 on the d20, So I'm assuming no matter what his perception is, it's going to be pretty good anyway.
Yeah, it will be. I'm gonna have to do this through the Saphir, not the app. Okay. Give me a second.
Of course.
Bit of technical difficulties over here. Luckily, I'm never automatically signed out of anything, so that helps. Collections, characters. Let's see. We need Billy Cranston. Click on him, and you need his
Perception.
Okay. Oh, I went the wrong way. And you said you got a 19 on the die, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right. Brandon, roll a d20 and tell me the number.
I'm using my phone to record, so Trevor, can you, or whoever has access?
10.
Brandon rolled a 10.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. With your perception, with your thing, you got an 18.
Okay.
All right. So, Brandon, looking around, you see some remnants of the Tengu that you fought. Mostly their feathers.
These feathers smell bad.
And I am. Alright, so how am I gonna pull this off? Alright, so that's it for Cranston. We'll pull back to.
Don't worry, he'll be back. Give it a minute. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Maybe it's reception.
Alright, whatever. Alright, so let's pull back to you and Leo, Anthony. So, you just finished off this Nylock General at this tavern. What's your next move?
All right. Now, after that fishing move, would you say that guy is straight up killed, or would you say he's just kind of groggy and almost knocked out and stuff?
Well, oh, there you are.
My
All right, so
freaking thing is on the fritz.
we pulled back to you and Anthony and Jack.
All right.
So well, he's dead, but he's not ashes like the other Nylock you killed. His body still exists.
All right. Now, Jack, do you remember there being anyone else that we needed to take out? If there's nobody left in this tavern, then I suggest we basically leave and just try to find information elsewhere. Because if after that battle, if there was like maybe one surviving person, at that point, I would just basically grab them by the collar or something and be like, "Now, I think we've made ourselves clear. Tell us more about how to defeat the Nightlock."
Yeah, so you're saying let's get out of here before someone suspects us of doing this damage.
Probably, yes. And
Hey, wait a minute. I got a question for the DM here.
Okay. 1 second.
How many? Okay.
Just turning on the lights. It's starting to get dark. Okay, ask away.
How many bodies did we stack up? What's the body count for me and
Well,
Anthony?
you only fought the one general, and when you tried to call lightning on the bar, it didn't do much. So
Okay.
I'd say
Then I did damage inside it too. So
yeah,
I
you
was just
did a bit of
wondering.
damage inside. I'd say you, uh, other than the Nylock General, there's only one other dead body.
Okay. But they are both dead, so obviously we can't extort any information out of them if they can speak. So at this point, I'm just gonna look at Jack and be like, look at Leah and be like, alas, no new information. We should look elsewhere, especially since we don't want people accusing us of this whole plot.
True. Let's go.
Okay. So where are you off to? What information are you trying to find?
Well, they say we need to kill to rank up, but it makes me wonder how they know if we actually killed the people or not. Is my question.
Interesting.
So that's an issue. So we kill, but how do they know if we actually killed or not?
Perhaps there's a library nearby. Yes, maybe some books on the dialogue. And just maybe a way to find their headquarters and defeat them once and for all. Perhaps we can find Xandrid while we're at it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm
Alright,
gonna
so why don't you two do a perception check for a library for me?
I don't know if this will mess up again, so forgive me. Oh, so now the app wants to work. Lovely. I could have used you a while ago. All right. So did you roll already, Mr. Thomas Oliver? You said perception, right?
Indeed.
roll
You
10.
rolled a 10. Perception. Where is it? You got a 14 total because for that. So let me see. So altogether, you got a 14. Mine, Leo. What is mine? I got a 19.
Alright. So, with your combined perception scores, you're looking around, and all the signs in this town are in the Nylock language, but you can read that now that you're a part of the cult. So you see a sign that it doesn't say library, it says book, and it's pointing to the west.
I guess we follow a sign that says book and go that way.
I agree.
At
All
least
right,
they spelled
so
it.
it takes a little bit.
I'm telling at
It
least they
turns
spelled
out
it
this
right.
it turns out this book place is on the entire other side of town. So it takes a while, but you get to the library, and you get to the building, and literally on the sign in front of the place, it just says book.
Well, pretty fancy fancy. I guess if they invest their money well, they can afford a decent place.
You were very close to.
I know. I was trying to do it, make it good for game. I didn't want to ruin.
Okay, so I go inside.
Okay. So you open the door, the bell rings, ding 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 ding, and it takes about a minute, but a clerk comes up to you and speaks in perfect common English. What can I help you with?
We're looking for uh, history books.
What kind of history? We have many.
I guess the word I'm looking for, fellow companion, help me out with this. I believe tradition. Traditions on the Nylock.
Nylock traditions. We have a lot of books on the Nylock, but not really. There isn't really much known about their traditions anyway. But
All right.
Perhaps.
let me see if I can't find something for you anyway.
I can narrow it down if that will help you.
Yes, please.
Something traditions that involve going up, like going up the system, and like how would they know if we did the deed or not?
Uh-huh.
Like kills, how do they know if we did it
Okay,
so
of
we can
course,
go
of
up
course.
rank?
Again, not much is known about that kind of thing, but let me see what I can find for you. It might
Thank
be a
you.
little bit. Have a seat, read some other material. I'll be back.
All right.
So, the clerk goes off and starts doing her search. And while you guys are waiting for the clerk, we'll go back to Cranston. So, Cranston, while they went up to the quote unquote library, you are making your way back to town. And on your way back, you get a ping on the new morpher you got with that coin, and a magical hologram pops up out of it with almost a map of the area,
Wow, it's like a magical holocron.
and it has all the landmarks, and it's basically like one of those holographic maps you would see on Star Trek.
This could be useful. I wonder if it has any information on Nightlock locations.
So anyway, you keep walking back to town, and the first building you see is the exact. But you don't know this obviously because you weren't there. But the first building you see is a building that just says "book" on the top.
Look, I guess they're not too creative with naming their retail.
And you can actually see your companions inside.
Oh, hey, it's Thomas and the turtle.
And
I
Sir Thomas and Leo, you look outside the window, and there's Cranston.
So
I see.
see what's up. What brings you to book?
So, are we basically by a window, or are we by the
Yeah, you're by the
door?
window, and you can see him outside of it.
Am I open up the window and come inside and join us?
Well, it's a clear window, so he can see you.
Okay.
Give it a shot.
can I go inside, or does that require a roll?
You can go inside.
Guys,
Okay.
so how's your quest going?
Good. What are you up to, our artificer friend?
I went up against these bird demon guys. They're called Tengus. Their feathers are really smelly.
Does he have that new armor on?
No, I'm gonna.
No, he took off the armor.
Okay.
No,
But
this is just for stuff I'm doing later. It'll be on Instagram, but
Okay. I didn't know if he morphed again to test it, so I was just asking to make sure.
No, he doesn't have it on.
I do have the morpher.
I noticed it earlier. So I'm gonna run to the whole mention of the Tengus. Hang, you're lucky to be alive. I've messed with years, and Tengus are by the worst.
What's with the new toy on your arm?
See, I found this out. I think this weird there's this magical coin that I found that gave me new powered up armor, and this device just manifested with it.
Wait a minute. Did you say a coin?
Yeah, like a powerful coin.
Can you show it to me?
Here.
I'm gonna make like I don't know. See, normally I'm calm and collected, but my character is like I don't know. I'm preparing a spell. Like I want to just zap the place we're in right now.
I wish I had my movie morpher on me, but I would put it up to the camera and I'd be like, pretend this is a Triceratops instead of a falcon on it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When I see the coin, because I probably would recognize it with my time with Menjor.
Yeah. Actually, let's that. I was about to ask you to do some sort of check anyway, so do a history check for me.
Oh, and history is one of my favorite skills.
Plus, wouldn't that work along with my backstory and stuff like that? Because as I said, Thomas Oliver has obtained many powers over the years.
Yes,
Basically,
yes. So, how about you do do a history check as well, Sir Thomas?
Oh snap! Nat 20.
Nice.
I have to get going for that Christmas event where I'm the Blue Ranger for. So if I have connection in the car, I could talk while driving, but obviously not rolling.
History check for.
Yeah. Do what you gotta do, Brandon.
Okay, and I'll have pictures posted. We have a Rangerverse Instagram, so
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Send me the pictures and I'll post them for you.
just for context on why we randomly have a Blue Ranger today.
Indeed.
all right. So,
Bye.
Anthony, what did you get?
it was 10.
So I get. So your history check will be a total of a 14.
Oh,
Okay. So, Jack, you see that coin and you recognize it immediately because Ninjor actually had two of them with different animals that you didn't recognize on them when he found you at your village.
Okay.
And
Is this one of them or is this a different one?
no, it's a different one. This one has, as Cranston said, this one has a Triceratops on it, or an animal that you don't recognize.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll just act as Cranston while he's gone for the moment.
I rolled a 26 to recall on a history check to recall the two coins that Ninjor did have.
Okay. So with that, you do recall that the two coins he had, one of them had a bird that you'd never seen before on it at the time. I mean,
Okay.
and another one had a dragon.
Okay. Is there a way to contact Zordon?
Did we establish the magic communication between Zeo crystals yet?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure.
All right. Well, I'm establishing it.
Okay.
So yes, he didn't. There is a way to contact Zordon and Alphaeus at the command center. He didn't tell you how to do it though.
oh, okay. Well, if we can't communicate with them, then I guess we're just gonna have to move on.
Wait a minute. He can see us right now, right?
Assumingly, yeah.
I whisper. I know you can hear me, so I need to talk to you. I whisper this, but I know if he can hear this, me and you need to have a chat.
And immediately you see a glow in your pocket. The Zeo crystal is glowing.
Okay, pull it. Put my hand in my pocket and grasp my fist around it.
All right, and all you right now, all you can only hear Zordon. You can't see him. So Zordon's just like, "You wanted to chat, Leo."
Yes, I just found something very interesting. Not Brandon.
Cranston.
Bi- Cranston just showed me a coin, and I want to know where he got it from.
Yes, we were talking about that ourselves earlier. They're known as power coins,
I know
apparently.
that they are. That is true.
Um, to be completely honest, Alphaeus and I don't know much about them. Alphaeus had heard of them before, but he thought it was only just a rumor.
They're not a
Apparently,
rumor.
they're not. Yeah. Um, we literally know less than you do.
I may know a little more. I know where these coins came from, or at least I know someone who had two others.
That's interesting. Tell us more.
One had a picture of a bird.
A
I didn't
bird.
know it then. I didn't know it then, but I know what the animal is now.
And what is it?
A pterodactyl and a dragon.
Did. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have you roll another history check to remember if that dragon was indeed your dragon.
26.
Alright, so it was. So, again, Zoran asks, what about that dragon?
That that is my coin.
And who had these coins?
The person I've been searching for.
Ninjor.
Yes.
Okay.
They are
Interesting.
they are very reliable.
Very interesting.
So where does this leave me? I rolled a 14 on my.
I was getting to you.
Okay. Just didn't want to make. I wanted to make.
No, I understand. I'm getting to you. So, as outside of the story, Anthony, I'm gonna let you role play on your own what that means to you. So, draw upon the backstory you have. Try to figure something out. So, Zoran is about to ask you if you recognize these coins.
Right.
So, 3, 2, 1. And Sir Thomas, what about you?
This coin is related to a relative of my past. As you know, over the years, you've helped me obtain many powers, and I can remember being drawn from a coin that also comes from a dragon. Remember, I would all of a sudden call upon these powers, and I would stowed this green armor, and I was stronger than most for a while. But unfortunately, an old foe of ours that you are very well familiar with, Rita, ended up sapping my power away from me. Yes, I do believe that the power was drawn from another coin, just like the one Cranston has.
Okay, I seem to remember this as well. These coins are more ubiquitous than I thought. Altheus and I need to do some research.
Sorry, out of game here. What does ubiquitous mean?
Um,
Uncertain, broad, that kind of thing.
Got it. Please continue.
Alpheus and I need to do our own research on these coins. They seem to get into the hands of important individuals.
Can I do another history check to see if he told me anything else about these? See if he told me anything about the coins?
I was about to say, go ahead.
Not 20.
Not 20, gang. Okay. So, yes, when Ninjor found you, he told you a basic story, the children's mythology story on those coins. You don't know how true it is.
This is out of game. How much do you know about Ninjor and the power coins?
As I said, I'm very early into the comics, and I do not remember much from MMPR.
Well, MMPR during the when they get the Ninjetti powers,
Yes.
Ninjor is the one that created all the power.
Well,
coins.
that I know, yeah.
I'm just trying to ask if he told me he's the one that created them.
Well,
If he told me anything close to that nature, or was trying to keep information vague as possible to protect me.
let's go that route.
Okay.
So he, as I said, he told you because he found you when you were a child. So he told you the children's mythology version.
Okay.
So you don't know how true the information is.
Okay.
So, and at this point, Cranston pipes in and he's just like, these Tengu seemed like they really wanted this coin.
Don't let them have it. If they even think, if they even breathe on it, blast them.
Power tends to make good people better, but it makes people worse. You're cut out in one piece and have that coin, my friend.
Yes, they didn't want to give it to me, I'll tell you that much.
This just goes to show you're much powerful. It's much more powerful than you give yourself credit for. Yeah, both of us to be your protectors. You're a fine, capable warrior, my friend.
Yes, he grew up so fast.
And you see Cranston start to blush.
Just making a jab at you, buddy.
All right. Anyway, so Alpheus pipes in now, and he's just like, Leo.
Yes.
So, when was the last time you saw this Ninjor?
Last time I saw him is when he dropped me off at the monastery.
So, how long ago was that?
Let's see. I would say about 12, 15, I would say about 15 years ago, give or take a decade.
15 years. You
He's
haven't
been-
seen him since?
No. But
You
I know
haven't
he's-
had any inklings of where he might be?
No, it's like, I mean, it's like he's good at stealth. I mean, I could have talked to him. I could have talked to him and not even know about that it was him.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't know how much you know about him, but like Zordon, he's somewhat of a legendary figure. A lot of stories are told about Ninjor. Some of them are definitely fiction, others who in Hades knows.
All I know is he saved my life, and I owe him everything.
I don't doubt you, my friend. But the fact that he found you was fate. I know that.
Really?
You are bound by fate to find him again.
I hope so.
Don't hope. Trust. Don't trust me. Trust fate.
Fate is, as everyone knows, fate is a fickle mistress.
Yes. But when she wants something to happen, it happens.
Yeah, one was thinking so.
But I have a question for all three of you. Here's the thing. With the advent of these power coins, as Zoran said, we need to do more research on them. But, Cranston, do me a favor. Give the coin to your companions and see what happens, if anything. So Cranston does as he's told. First he gives it to you, Sir Thomas. He hands you the coin. Is anything happening? Do you feel any different?
No, as if it's not meant for me. Leah, how did you do that?
Grab it. I don't feel any different.
Okay, hand it back to Cranston.
Toss it to Cranston.
And Cranston, let me do a roll here. And as soon as you hand him back the coin, you see this blue energy swirl around him. And in the shape of the animal on the coin, the Triceratops, the energy forms into a Triceratops head and then dissipates.
Gotcha. Well, good. Like,
Well, as you can probably expect, we saw that. So, it seems like these coins are meant for one person and one person only. Interesting.
indeed.
Well, I'm glad you contacted us. By the way, next time you want to, you don't have to whisper into the ether. You can literally just tap twice on the Zeo crystal.
Okay, I was just trying to be polite because we are in a bookstore.
No worries. I completely understand. And with that, the proverbial click of the telephone, he quote-unquote hangs up.
So I guess you could say our crystals just stop glowing.
Yes.
I look at Sir Thomas. Did you hear Alphaeus just call us my? Did you hear him say my friend too? I think he's turning around.
Yes, perhaps we are winning him over.
Alright. So with that, now that it's been over 20 minutes, the clerk comes back and she says, "My apologies, good friends. I've found something that might interest you. I don't know if you can speak Nylock, but here." And she hands you a not too thick. The book is about this thick.
Okay.
And it's about this size.
Okay.
It's all in Nylock. And it's titled Nylock Traditions of Yore.
All right. I guess I'll start looking through the book.
Okay, so uh, Sir Thomas, do an investigation roll for me.
This full cup. And 6. What?
A total of 10.
Total of 10.
All right, so you're flipping through the book and you're not finding anything too interesting. There's something about how Xandrid was born from the literal evil in people's hearts. And there's another thing about how supposedly Dayu is essentially not Jesus.
Human.
No, not human. I'm trying to think of another biblical figure. Noah. There's another thing about how Dayu is essentially Noah. How she can part the seas and everything.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, wait, hold on a second.
Parting the seas was Moses.
Moses. That's who I was thinking. Yeah. I'm getting my stories mixed up. So, yes, Moses. Dayu is essentially Moses. She can part the... What was the name of the lake in Samurai?
The Red Sea.
No, the lake in Samurai. Where...
Oh. The lake in Samurai.
Sanzu River.
The Sanzu River, yep.
Yes. Apparently she can part the Sanzu River with her hands, and it's essentially mythology.
I gotcha. So I'm looking, and oh wait, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, finish what you were doing.
Yeah, just about to say to Leo. It's just history on some of the most figures. Woman by the name of Dayu, who can apparently be Sanford, and about how Xandrid, the leader of them all, was born out of the evil of people's hearts. He grew stronger over time as more and more corrupt humanity becomes. Do you perhaps have any books about the Nilocks located?
Why don't I bring you to the section where I found that book?
And I said that would be very helpful. And I asked Sir Thomas, "Can I take a look at the book? Maybe you missed something."
All right, so now you
hand.
do an investigation check.
Let's see. Investigation. Do I have a passive? A 20.
Okay, so you look through, and it is essentially a mythology book.
Okay.
So while it says it's about tradition, you don't know how much tradition is actually in there. Although there is something in there about how Xandrid wants to build a society based on death.
I read that.
Okay, so now the clerk says, "Follow me, you three."
Follow.
Alright, so she brings you to the literal darkest corner of the entire place. There's literally only a single candle lit, lighting this section of the store. And the section that is titled Nylock History.
All right.
So, this is where I found the book. I can't read a single word of anything in this section. So, I guess I'll leave you three to it, because
Thank
you
you so
seem to
much.
be able to read Nylock for some reason, and I am very suspicious of all three of you. Good day.
All right. Start looking at the books and find the one we need.
All right, another investigation check.
I'm gonna say we're gonna have to make another investigation check locally. All right, roll that d20.
And I'll roll for Brandon.
I got a 9. So that means I think my modifier is a plus, right?
So your thing is modifier 4 plus. You said what was your number on the die?
9.
You got a total. You got a total of 11. My investigation is a 19.
All right, and what's Brandon's? I rolled a 19 for him.
I know. Let's see. I believe Billy. He's probably. I think he has the highest investigation out of all of us.
Leave.
Oh yeah, that's right. He does. He's got a 29 total.
All right, so Sir Thomas, you look through the shelf, and it's very dark in this part, and you don't have dark vision. So you're trying to peep through, and you don't really see anything interesting. And Leo, you're looking around, and you find a book called Xandrid's Ambition.
Ooh, I gladly take that.
And Cranston looks around. He doesn't even really look. He just takes a book without saying anything. He just takes a book and slowly grabs it and starts perusing it.
Okay.
So I'll roll investigation for him again. So what is Cranston's investigation modifier?
What did he roll?
2.
So he has a total of 2 on the dice. So his investigation skill check is a 10. So a total of 12.
Alright. So Cranston's looking through the book, and again, I'll leave this to you to come up with. But he finds a passage in the book, and he doesn't say anything. He just puts it in front of your faces, and he's just like, "Look at this."
Read it.
All right. So basically, this section is saying that Master Xandrid, Dayu, and Octoru, they are quite literally. Have you guys ever heard of a tulpa?
Topa. It sounds familiar.
It's basically a thought form. It's very popular in South American countries. Essentially, it's an idea that's so powerful it becomes real.
Yeah.
So manifesting something to make it a reality.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, according to this passage that Cranston is showing you, basically all the leaders of the Nylok, Master Xandrid, Octoru, Dayu, and maybe even
Deker.
Deker. I can never remember that.
Okay.
And you can assume maybe Deker as well. They're all these thought forms. They were someone's idea. Someone thought of these beings a long, long time ago, and it became a reality.
Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna flip through my book real quick to see if
All
I
right.
see
Well,
anything.
you've been rolling investigation for a long time. I'll just keep the roll you already had. So you're flipping through your book, and your book basically says it's basically um m- more. It's a what's the word I'm looking for? Crap. It's iterating on what you read in that previous book about how Xandrid wants to make a society based on death. The more you kill, the better your status. Depending on who you kill, you'll go even higher up. So basically, if you kill somebody of an even higher stature, you'll match that stature.
And does it say if they know we did it or not?
No.
Hmm. So we kill someone of higher stature, we become that stature. I look at Sir Thomas. Well, looks like you may be high up in the food chain, possibly. Or both of us may be.
We can enter the way they end up in this world. Where did it come from?
Who knows?
And Cranston keeps slipping through, and he shows you another passage that
Okay.
basically says that Octoroo is the one that decides the military positions.
Okay.
So he's basically the top military guy.
Is there a picture of him in this book?
There is.
Yeah.
It's very
Oh.
elaborate.
All right. High up on the food chain, who's low? Perhaps something in your book that can tell us how the Nylock end up in our world. Perhaps there's a way we can enter through the same way that. What is it exactly? Is it a portal? Is it a gap? Wink, wink, nudge. Is how they answer in Samurai. I'm just letting you guys. That's a reminder. But how?
So at this point, Cranston just straight up tells you all, I don't know how they actually get here, but I do know that this Sanzu River, that whatever it is, you don't want to be there. Supposedly, the corruption is so strong that any normal human who goes there just dies.
Well, does that exclude me? Because I'm a turtle, is what I tell him, because I'm trying to be funny. You said normal humans. I'm not a human. I'm a turtle.
You are indeed not human. I don't want to experiment.
Despite being water, is it some kind of special water? Like, would someone, if they were human, like myself and yourself, nudge, nudge, this is playing into what that samurai gave us, because there was that point where there was the transition to samurai, super samurai, where all the Sansu River was starting to lake out into the real world, and Jimin threw a stick, the little of water, and basically,
Yeah. Alright. Okay. So, Cranston's just like, no one knows. The Sanzu River is a very most kept secret in the Nylok Society. Only those that have been there know what it's like.
Perhaps we should go elsewhere. This information about Octoroo is more enlightening. Perhaps if we find him, we find the higher ranker, including Xandred himself.
Well, according to this book, Octoroo, Dayu, and Xandred live in the Sanzu River.
So I look at Sir Thomas and Cranston. So if we want to defeat them or even meet them, we got to go there.
The biggest obstacle.
Or entice them to come here.
Yeah, but what entice them? We would have to start killing things.
Well,
So if you know any Nylok or bad guys around, I'm all for it.
there are these Nylok sympathizers. These normal human beings who, for whatever reason, just are really big fans of Master Xandred.
Big fans, or you did say big fans, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, they're not part of the cult, but they just like Master Xandred, so they do what he says.
Interesting. Where's these visitors? Are they all out of town?
They're everywhere. Supposedly, this is just a rumor, but supposedly every town in the region has at least one of these people. I'm assuming if we killed them, we could kill people without our conscience going into overdrive?
Yeah. Keep an open.
People. I ask, I look at the group. I do have an idea, but you guys may or may not like it. It all depends on how well this goes.
Would you care to hear me out, my friends?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Well, first, let's get out of this library, or course, as they call a library. And what if we raiding around town, preaching the good word of Master Xandred, and we can somehow draw sympathizers to us, and to have conversations with them, and go along to get along. We keep them.
Cranston's just like, I don't know what your idea was, Leo, but that sounds pretty good to me.
I was well, it's somewhat similar, and I'm glad I'm rubbing off on you, Sir Thomas. But my idea is a little bit more on a massive scale. Well, not a massive scale, but a big scale. How do you feel about blowing up the church with Nylok worshippers inside?
Well, if we want to make a big mark on them and grab their attention, I can't think of a better way, honestly.
And they never said we couldn't, so I mean, they need to be more specific in their rules about what and who we attack.
I don't like the idea of killing innocent people.
Well, did you just technically this is your idea because they may be synthesizers, but they haven't killed anyone yet, right?
I guess.
So you want us to kill like 4 people or however many, and they do whatever he says, but they haven't killed anyone. They're technically innocent. So you're wanting to kill innocent people too.
Well, my idea was more trying to stave off my conscience.
All right. How about this? What? All right. You know what? I have an idea. It combines all of our. So let's do what let's do what Sir Thomas said and start walking around town preaching the good word of Master Xandra and all that good stuff. We get all his loyal followers, get them in the church for prayer time, and we nuke the place.
Violent as that sounds, I feel if we need to accomplish our goal, this is the means to an end. Cranston, he has me on board.
Um, I can't think of anything better.
Why you sound so down?
Because killing in general isn't something I like.
Oh,
Just this world.
I mean, even when I killed those Tengu, I wasn't too happy about it, to be completely honest.
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, my friend. Think about it. You kill the few to save the many.
Yeah.
But there is really something very brave about protecting oneself and others.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
All let's leave. So,
But
Before
do we want to actually purchase these books, or
no, I think we can put this back.
put them back, but I have an idea just in case we need to come back special. I so we're about to leave. I look at the you said librarian lady,
the clerk?
the clerk. I was wondering if you know where I could find some Noser's marvelous pigment. You know where I can get some?
Noser's marvelous pigment.
Yeah.
I know of the substance, but
I
I don't know if anyone sells it in this town.
I need a big pot of it.
Um,
Like
there's
for
only
dinner.
one place I can think of that might sell some of that stuff.
Okay.
And the owner is a little...
Touchy.
You could say that.
Okay. Can you tell us where this person is?
I can tell you where he might be.
Okay.
He's a bit of a nomad. He moves around a lot.
All right.
You can usually find him, well, considering you've been doing Nylock research, this is a bit of a coincidence. You can find him by Dayu's Point.
Okay.
It's the highest point in that mountain up there.
Look off in the distance. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we put the books back for you too.
Thank you, because, if I'm being honest, I was getting very agitated about the fact that I might have to sell those to you.
Well, well, goes. Why would you be agitated if you had to sell them to us?
To be completely honest, any Nylock activity in this store has never gone well.
Well,
The last time someone came in and I sold them a Nylock book, a book about the Nylock, from that section, they, died.
well, we've read it, touched it, caressed it. We haven't died.
And we don't do it so easily.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you'll be alright.
Thank you. And if is what when if we can get our hands on this Noser's marvelous pigment, we will, because we might come back to do more research. We will buy the um the Nylock books from you to get them out of your hair so you can be at peace.
I have mixed feelings on that, but thank you, I guess. Good luck finding this guy. I don't
Thank
know
you.
his name, unfortunately, but the name around town is, well, crap. Um, Doric,
Oh, Deker.
Deker. I'll never
That
remember that. The name around town is Deker.
Deker. Wasn't he in one
no,
together?
he's the hermit we are looking for, Sir Thomas. Remember.
It's the only name I know. So
Thank you so much for your time.
you're welcome.
Toss her a gold coin for her time.
She catches it. Thank you.
Very
Pockets it.
welcome.
Good luck.
And off to the mountains.
Yep.
Alright. So you don't need to do any perception checks. You can literally see this Dayu's Point from here. And it's gonna take a bit to get there on foot.
Okay.
So, are you going to go on foot, or are you going to try to take a horse carriage, or what?
I will. Sir Thomas, did we bring our horses? I can't remember. Wait a minute, we did bring our horses.
Yeah, you did. You did. You parked them outside of the town.
What whistle form like the caretaker did in Ghost Rider?
Okay. You whistle. The horse in about 5 minutes time. You hear the clippity clop, and they appear right next to you.
Okay. Would you like me to explain what that pigment does?
Well, I was going to ask in game.
Well, okay. Okay. If it's in game, I will do my best not to say anything out of character. So continue.
All right. So you get on your horses and off to Dayu's Point. So while on your way, Cranston asks you, Leo, this pigment you asked about.
Yeah, what about it?
I've only heard about it by name. I don't know anything about it.
It's special. It's, let's say it can make a poor man, dirt poor from the slums, ghetto, starving, that's literally starving to death, basically a fat, healthy, overweight man, as it were.
Why do I doubt that?
Basically, what it basically makes it, anything you paint becomes reality, becomes real if you do it. But there is a drawback to it. It has to be 25 gold or less for it to work. If the item you draw is less than 25 gold, it becomes real.
So you're essentially going to try to manifest Master Xandrid using this pigment?
No, there is another reason. Pretty soon we're gonna run out of money.
Yes.
This pigment will allow us to buy information if we need to, buy equipment if we need it, and so on.
Alright.
This will help us a long way.
Yes, if we can find it. And also, I'm a little apprehensive of going to find this guy.
Well, she said in the mountain area, so I guess if we go to the peak or go near the summit of Dayu's Peak, we might be able to spot something that resembles a camp or see him.
If we find him, I'm afraid of what's going to happen.
Well,
Because there was a painting of this guy supposedly in the temple.
Oh, there was, but it was completely shredded.
Exactly. That means the general Nylok community doesn't like this guy.
Or they fear him. Wait a minute. I recall something from Tim. Didn't they call him a traitor?
They did.
So maybe if we tell him, look, we're trying to fight the Nylok and we could use your help, maybe he'll help us.
Maybe he might just say he wants nothing to do with them. But we don't know until we try.
Yes.
This is risky.
Well, and he could tell us how to get higher up in the ranks if he was a part of the top bracket. He might be able to tell us so we can destroy it from within.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
Alright. Let's keep going. Alright. So as you keep going up this mountain peak, you start to notice the fog keeps getting thicker and thicker. Well, and you would think that's probably obvious that the fog will get thicker as you go higher in altitude.
Yeah.
But it's not regular fog. It's sort of that type of fog that you experienced on that other excursion.
Okay.
Right. Silent Hill stuff. Got it.
Yes.
For lack of a...
So I'm going to need all of you to make perception checks to see through this fog. Cranston got a 6.
All right, let me look at his real quick. He said perception 6, so he's got a 14 total. Sir Thomas Oliver.
2.
So you got a 6 in total, and I got a. I got a 23 in total.
Alright, so Leo, you're the only one who can really, truly see through this.
Okay.
And Cranston and Thomas, they're kind of just following you at this point.
All right.
Lowest point yet in this adventure.
So, another few minutes, you get to Dayu's Point,
All right.
the very tippy top of the mountain.
All right.
And there is a little hut on this tippy top, and it's very similar to the hut that you saw before you went into Zoron's command center for the first time.
Shall we go knock?
By all means.
I go up to the door and I knock politely.
Okay. 30 seconds pass. Nothing. Another 30 seconds pass. Nothing.
Knock again.
You start to hear a little rustle.
I look back. He might not. Just and just back up slowly and wait for that door to open.
And you hear a very loud groan.
Ooh. I think we should just sit here and wait for him to come out to us.
Your weapons.
No, what I mean is, I think we might be trying to wake him up.
And then you just hear, all of a sudden, you just hear in a very loud voice, "What do you want?"
We need your help.
To destroy Master Sandra and the Nihilite forces.
I don't want anything to do with that. Go away.
Then maybe you can help us. We are also here for something else that doesn't involve Nylon.
And another very loud groan. He slowly opens the door. And if you remember Samurai, what's his name looked like without his armor on?
Yeah, he's in his human form.
Yeah. That's what the guy looks like.
Okay. We were told that you might have a certain pigment that we've come for as well.
Pigment.
Noser's marvelous pigment.
Who told you I had this?
Let's just say it's the person that wants to remain alive. But she said you might have some.
He mumbles under his breath. Bitch. Yes, I have the pigment. What do you want with it?
We needed to be able to get supplies, use it to make or get supplies. We'll give you all of our gold for it.
I don't need your money.
What do you want or need?
Let me show you all something.
Very well.
Wait a minute. Before I show you anything,
Yes.
you, and he points to Cranston. And Cranston just, his eyes widen and he's just like,
Yeah.
yeah? And he's just like, what is that on your wrist? And Cranston's just like, I'm not sure. It appeared when I picked this coin up. And he's just like, let me see your wrist. And he grabs his wrist. And Cranston's just very afraid right now.
You hurt him, we will defend him.
Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt anyone.
Oh, that's a relief.
On purpose. He just turns it around and looks at it intently. He looks at the coin. All right. I'm starting to trust you a little bit more.
Okay.
And he lets go of Cranston. All right, let me show you this. He bids you to come into his hut.
Thank you for allowing us into your humble abode.
Whatever. And again, just like Zoran's command center, you go in and it's much bigger on the inside. Except instead of it being like a little cave or something, this is more like a hotel room.
Nice.
Or a very nice room at a tavern inn or something like that.
I was gonna suggest something like a log cabin, but I get that.
And he's just like, and he just keeps bidding you to follow him all the way to the back.
Follow.
And he's just like, okay. Have any of you heard the word ninja?
I tense up. Yes, I know. I've heard of them.
Okay. Do you know of Zordon?
Yes.
Strong ally of ours.
Good. Then I can trust you.
Do you know where Ninja is?
I don't know where he is, but I did see him not too long ago.
When? Where?
A couple of years ago, around here, he was here at my hut. Listen, my name is Deker. I have a history with the Nylok that I don't want to give you at this time.
That's completely understandable.
But I will say this. If you're with Zordon, if you know Ninjor, then I can trust you and I'll help you.
Very well.
And he shows you the sword that he carries in Samurai.
Uramasa.
Yeah, Muramasa. He shows you Muramasa. And he's just like, none of you are able to use this blade. This is my blade. The reason why I'm showing it to you is because, unfortunately, in order for me to give you this pigment you're after, I need to prove that you're worthy of it.
The best you can combat is if that's what you're suggesting.
I need to fight each one of you singly.
One on. I like those Leo, are there objections to me going first?
Go ahead.
Well, unfortunately, you don't get to choose. The blade chooses.
Very well.
And how does that happen?
I don't even know. This blade was given to me by Master Xandrid himself. So, I don't even know what it's capable of.
May I ask a question before the sword chooses? Or should we wait?
We have time for a question.
How does one, because we want to destroy the Nylok like my companion here said, but we want to do it from within so we make sure we get everything and don't miss a beat. How can we go up in rank in the Nylok world to get to the top brass so we can deal the final blow if we have to?
Okay. Nylok generals will tell you just kill. But that's not really it. To gain stature in Nylok culture, you need to kill important people.
So
the more important the person is, the better.
They never specified who or what we had to kill. So if we were to kill, like, let's say someone like, what was that squid-looking guy's name?
Octaru?
Yeah, if we killed him, would that do anything? He's important.
Yes,
right?
he's very important, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm
Okay.
talking about important humans.
Important humans.
Such as rulers, strategists, military officers.
Okay. I'm sure we can find some corrupt ones that are...
People who sympathize with Zordon.
That's what makes things difficult.
As you might be able to tell, Master Xandrid does not like Zordon very much. I'm not sure if he even knows who Ninjor is. Doesn't matter.
Masters doesn't seem to like anyone who's on the side of good like we are.
Yes. And,
He
and
is.
I can see by the fact that you found me in the first place that you were probably initiated into the cult. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Come.
We may have been causing some havoc while we were initiated, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, it's here and there.
Well, they never specified who we had to kill.
They didn't, but they expect you to understand.
Okay.
Here's the thing. You've been killing other Nylok, correct?
Yes.
You're like high level ones, generals and stuff.
Okay. And I see you have that trident. I recognize it.
Okay.
You got that trident from a general in a camp by the town of Infinitum.
We did.
I just look away slowly.
Well, while you won't gain stature by killing other Nylok, you will gain respect from Master Xandred.
Okay.
You will soon find out he does not give a single shit about his subordinates.
Okay.
Except for Dayu and Octoroo.
So if we were to kill, he says we'll gain great respect, but what would happen if we killed either of those two?
I don't want to know.
No
Because
more
when
killing.
he gets mad, the entire Sanzu River overflows.
Very well. I guess let us continue on with this battle ceremony.
Yes. Inevitable. Have the sword choose.
Okay? He takes the sword out, and immediately it points towards you, Leo.
Okay.
Alright, the sword has chosen its opponent.
Now
Rolling
this
it.
is
I'm not. The way I'm going to do this is there will be a no initiative roll.
okay.
We are
Guys,
we are in combat, but you will roll for attack
Uh-huh.
and any other type of spell that you may want to use.
Okay. Let me pull up my thing real quick because I know at like 5th level, fire character get to attack, and that includes for spell casting. So 2 turns of spell casting. Do forgive me though. Let's see. Let's see. Where is that spell? Where was it? Where was it? It was about drive. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. Okay, I'm gonna. There it is. Okay. Let's see. 6th level. So who's going first?
I was getting to that.
Okay.
So, oh god. I'm sorry, what's his name again?
Deker.
Deker. I'll never remember. Deker says, the blade is very courteous. You shall attack first.
Very well. I am going to cast. Do I want to do that though? I want to make sure. All right, I'm going to cast. Where is it? Oh, here we go. I'm going to cast Earth Tremor.
Okay.
And what it does is we're outside, right? I'll just tell it and stuff.
Yes, we're outside.
All right, so basically, I cause the ground within range each creature other than me in the air must make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, what do I need to hit?
See. He needs to hit a 19.
He didn't.
Okay, so what happens is he takes 2d6 of bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone.
Okay.
Nice. 12 damage on him.
Okay.
And
So he's
not.
knocked prone.
Yes, and this is also going to be fun. I am also going to, that was my first attack. Now for my second one, I'm going to cast Call Lightning at 3rd level.
You're going to lightning bolt this mofo.
Yes, but I need to know the conditions of the outside. Is it
it's still got that same fog around.
so like, but in the sky like storm cloud?
You don't know. The fog is that thick.
Well, the reason I'm asking is.
Well, I know why you're asking, but I'm trying to paint a scene here.
Oh, okay. But if it's not natural, I still do. Let's see if you want to.
All right, let's put it this way. You're not able to see it, but there are no clouds in the sky.
All right, so I'll just do regular D10, 3d10 worth of damage to him. And usually he would get a dex save, but since he is not prone, he automatically fails it.
Of course he does.
But
25 lightning damage.
Okay. So, is that your turn?
That is my turn, and what's good about that, he's going to take his entire action to get up.
Yes. So, he does. He takes his action and gets up. And he's going to use a legendary action.
Okay.
You see Muramasa start glowing black.
Okay.
And I don't have a name for this attack, but basically what's going to happen is little black blades, for lack of a better term. He's shooting little black blades out of the blade.
Okay, let's see if I can do something about that.
So, I was going to roll to attack. I got a 16.
Does not hit me.
Oh, alright, so it misses anyway.
Alright, so it's back to my turn again.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Let's see. I will do Earth Trimmer again.
Okay. You're just trying to keep this guy lying down.
Maybe if I can show my power, he might respect me.
Alright, so I need to make a 19, right?
Yep.
That is not a 19.
So 2d6. 8 bludgeoning damage.
And I'm knocked prone again.
Yes, and cold lightning.
Of course.
Hey, at least I didn't do poison spray, okay?
I would rather you do poison spray.
That does 2d. Oh no, that does more damage than Call Lightning now.
How is that possible?
It's a cantrip for me. So every time I get to a certain level, I get another D12 worth of damage.
Oh my god.
So I'm doing less damage with the Call Lightning.
That's insane, but go ahead.
Let's see. Damn it, I wish that was 29 lightning damage.
Oy vey. Okay. He's not down yet. So he's going to take his action and get up, and he's going to slowly move towards you.
Okay, so it's back to my turn again.
Yes, but you notice that Muramasa is vibrating.
I'm sure he'll let me know if that does anything. Or if he says move, but okay, it's back to my turn. All right. Would you like me to change it up a little bit?
Sure.
It does whatever you want to do, man. It's your combat.
I know, I just don't want to kill him.
Well, you're not going to kill him anyway. Trust me.
Okay, let's see, that's third level. Ooh. All right. I'm going to do. How close is he to me?
Within striking distance.
So he's within 5 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Now I don't know if this combo will work, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to do Earth Tremor again.
Of course you are. Alright. And he saved.
What? Oh, you got a 19 on it?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. So that was my first. See if there's anything I can do for him because I don't want to have to. So he's not prone. You know what? I'm going to do Thunder Wave.
Alright. And I need to make a save for that too.
Yep.
15.
All right, he does make the save, but let's see, takes. Okay, he doesn't get pushed back, but he does take damage. Let's see, 48. So I got to roll 48 and then divide that by 2. Come on, what are you, pesky thing? Oh, this. Oh, let's have to roll it. Okay. Well, he takes 16 damage. That's half.
Okay. So is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. So he is just going to straight up slash at you, but this is not a normal slash. You notice that he's almost not even in control of his actions. It's like the blade is slashing at you, not him.
Odd. Can
So,
I use a reaction to do something? Like a bonus action?
yeah.
I'm going to use before that thing even touches me. I'm gonna use my bonus action to do my poison spray.
Okay, go ahead, poison him.
Okay. Let's see. Oh. Roll me a d20 for him.
7.
Oh, he failed. He's taking the full force of this. 20 poison damage.
Okay, 20 poison damage. Alright, but that doesn't stop the attack.
I know, but it might weaken him enough to where he may miss.
Does an 18 hit?
Let's see. Do I have something? Let me look real quick. Wait, no. Leo, there we go. It does not.
Uh-huh.
Because I think I bought some items I told you about. I don't know if I told you about them or not.
I don't think you did.
All right, then that's my bad. Then yes, until I get my hands on the pigment, then I'll let it. Yes, that would hit me normally, but I thought I did something. But yeah, it will hit me.
Okay. So let me roll damage. 11 damage.
11 damage. I'm at 61.
And from there, Decker kind of moves back a bit.
Hey, you remember his name?
So he's moving out of my attack range.
He is, yes.
Attack of opportunity.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Do I want to? No, I'll use poison spray again.
Okay.
Roll. What
Does
did you do on the die?
does a 14 save?
No, it does not.
Uh-huh.
You were 1 point off.
Of course I was.
Let's see. That plus that. Um. 21 poison damage.
Okay. So, that's the damage for your attack of opportunity. Now it's your turn.
All right. Why did I exit out of that? What to do? What to do? Do I want to use my staff for any shenanigans? No. See what my quarterstaff do. I am a druid. My gear with my gear. I am going to ice knife him.
Okay.
I will roll to a hit. A 22 to hit him.
All right. His normal AC is 16, but he is going to use a legendary resistance to up that to exactly what you rolled.
Exactly. I just need to. If I meet his AC, I still hit him.
Oh, okay. So I was hoping that that would help, but it almost helped.
All right. Let's see. Okay, so what is it? Let's see. And I'm gonna cast Ice Knife at 3rd level. Is there a save on it though? I know there is for the second part. That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm gonna need I hit him for the piercing damage, but I need to know. I need a dex save.
Well, let's just say he doesn't save.
Nat 1.
No, a 2.
Oh yeah, he definitely fails. Okay, so the piercing, I cast it at 3rd level. I take 2d6, so that's 2d6. But first, so that's 2d6. Second, that's 4. No, that's 3. Second, no, 2d6. Second is 3d6. Third is 4d6. All right, so I'm going to do 1d10 piercing damage, and he's going to be taking 4d6 cold damage.
Uh-huh.
For the piercing, is it 5 piercing damage, and then for the cold, 17 cold damage.
You would have killed any normal opponent by now, by the way, but Deker is not a normal opponent.
How is he looking?
You can't tell.
I believe that was only my first attack too.
Yeah.
All right. Why do I keep doing that? Let's see. I will. How close am I? He's still.
He's
Okay,
still
I-
standing, and from what you can tell, he looks fine.
I go up to him, put my hand in his face, and just hit him with that poison.
Okay. Let me roll for that save again. Man, he just can't save today.
All right, so he is taking the full brunt of this. See, I just had a bunch of D12s. There we go. $19 poison damage.
Okay. His turn?
Yes, it would be his turn.
Alright, so he's going to use his movement, get back into your attack range.
Attack of opportunity for him entering my threatened zone.
Indeed.
Poison spray.
Okay, so before you do that,
Mm-hmm.
at this point, you see Decker's face just kind of go flat. Whereas before you saw sort of a determined look on his face.
Yeah.
Now it just goes flat.
Okay.
And you see that black stuff that was forming around his blade is
Mhm.
forming all around him now.
He's about to transform into his Skylark form, isn't he?
And you see exactly that. The black mist just turns into the armor. And he says, "This will not be easy, Turtle Man."
I didn't expect it would be. I don't want to. I'm not in the habit of hurting innocent people. I don't like to.
You are not
And,
the only one.
and you're an innocent, so I'm trying to. I was trying to hopefully knock you out, not force you to do something you didn't want to. Or if you intended to do that on purpose, I don't know.
Don't worry about the armor. Just fight, Turtle Man.
Okay. You know what? I said, since you transform, may I do something similar?
Sure.
Pull, reach into my pocket, and I call upon the spirit of the silver dragon and raise it
And you
up.
morph. Okay. And you can't see it because of the mask of the armor, but he would have been visibly surprised at this. And he's just like, "You're a mighty mystic. You're all Zoron's mighty mystics."
We we belong to no one.
But Zordon gave you those crystals.
That he did, but we don't belong to him.
Okay. Well, let's do this.
Alright, so what did transforming do again? For us?
What did we say morphing did again? I think it was a boost of 2 to your AC.
To the AC, and I think
It was a boost of 1 to your most important stat.
I know. Didn't you have all our stats become 20 if we morphed?
That sounds familiar.
So all of my stats get boosted up to 20. Boom, 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 boom. And that recovers a lot of stuff. All right, so it's his turn, I think, or he used. Yeah. Now I'm trying to figure out whose turn it is.
Yeah. No, but you were going to do your attack of opportunity.
Oh yes, yes, yes. All right. So, and you said he.
Yeah, before you blasted him with poison, he turned armor.
Okay, so before the poison hit him, he took 19 poison damage then.
And with the legendary resistance that his armor gives him, that is halved.
19 rounded down, so he takes 9 poison damage.
9 poison damage. Okay. So now that he's within your attack range, he is going to do something similar to you, except with cold damage.
Cold damage, nice.
He's gonna spray ice in your face.
Oh, ice spray. That's cool. Hang on.
Ha! So, you need to. I'm trying to think what's.
Oh, I know what you're doing. You're doing Ray of Frost. That's pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I know that does D8.
Yeah. So let me. Okay. But, you need to make some sort of save, I believe, to see if you take full damage.
I believe it's a dexterity save.
Sounds about right. Go ahead.
Alright, guys. Why do I keep exiting that? I know the dex save for Ray of Frost is DC Dex 15. So what's my dex? So let's see, everything's 20, so my modifier would be a 5. So I just need to get a 10 at least. 23.
Okay. So you take half damage, which in this case is 15 damage. I mean, 15 total damage, so you take half of that.
Half of that would be 7. So put me at. Okay. So 61 minus 7.
And he's going to use his legendary action again. Again, you see the black stuff go around Muramasa, and he's going to just try to stab you straight in the gut.
Okay.
And another 18.
Since I got the +2 to my AC is now a 19 until I get the items I'm needing. So no, it does not hit.
Okay then.
So it just chinks against my shell, armor shell.
Indeed. Alright, and that'll be his turn.
All right. Let's see. What does this do? Quarterstaff. Yeah, I did tell you about this item, so you already know about it. So that helps. But where is... daily damage? So I need... Okay, I have my staff out. The one that I used last session. Been using that, just walking. So I am going to cast Earth Tremor on him.
Again. Alright, DC 19 save. No.
Okay. So he takes 2d6 bludgeoning. 8 bludgeoning damage, and he is knocked prone. Okay, now this. Let's see, I need to see something. Cone of Cold. Fireball. Alright, I need to look up a spell. Come here. Wait a minute. Exit. There we go. I can look it up through this, because it'll be faster. Okay, see at 3rd level. How much feet is it? Looking for the damage. Okay. Well, I am going to use my Staff of Power and use it to cast Fireball at him.
Ooh, that's new. Okay.
No, remember I did it last session.
Well, I mean, it's new for this session.
Yeah.
It's finally not another Earth Tremor, Call Lightning, or Poison cantrip.
Or thunder.
Well, if you notice, I've only done Earth Tremor 3 times and Call Lightning twice.
Whatever, man. What do I need to do?
I'm trying to see if I have that many D8. No, D6 is my bad. One, two, three, four, five. Do I have any others? No, so I will have to roll another. Ooh, nice. 12, 17, 22, 25, 30, 34, 35, 35 fire damage.
And with the legendary resistance, that's halved.
So, 17 fire damage.
Still not half bad. Alright,
Oh,
so is that it?
my second attack. Oh, wait, that was my second attack, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that will be it.
Alright. So Deker at this point, you can't see his eyes, but you can tell he's looking straight at you. He's staring at you. And he's just like, "You are a formidable foe, my turtle, the Leo the turtle. Let's see if you can handle this." Another legendary action. He raises Muramasa into the air, and he sucks the black fog into Muramasa and slashes down at you.
Okay. See, and he slashes down at me.
And you said your AC was a 19, correct?
Yes.
Well, that's what I got.
Okay. Alright, so hang on. I'm gonna see if I can do something.
Oh boy.
Well, hey, I got a bonus action and I'm gonna use it.
I get it.
Well, no, I think I'm looking up the wrong thing. See, globe. There we go. I need to look up two things. Okay. Sorry, this is my one phone is not turning on for some reason, so
It's all good. Do what you need to do.
Multiple?
see. 10 feet. So how far away is he from me when he did this?
Regular attack range.
Regular attack range, so let's see, nothing. And this would be an energy or like physical attack?
It's an energy, yeah.
Energy attack. Appears. Oh, okay. Is this like an ethereal attack?
I wouldn't say that, no.
All right. Well, I'm going to use my staff, use my bonus action to use my staff to create wall of force between me and it.
Okay.
So an invisible wall of force springs into existence at a point of my choose. The wall appears in any rotation I choose as a horizontal or vertical barrier or at an angle.
Taking forever. But once this is over, I think we'll call
So I'm putting a wall of force energy between me and this.
Fine.
Okay, so does that just mean I can't hit you, or?
What would happen? The way I'm reading it, or the way I'm understanding it, is if it's a tab, each panel can be contiguous with another panel. So I'm making, how many can I make? No, I can make a lot. So I'm going to stack these up. I'm going to make panels like sheets, and they're going to be like a wall between me and it. And I'm just going to. Oh, so I'm making 10 of these panels that are between me and the attack, and they're going to be 10-foot by 10-foot panels, and they're each one is 1/4 of an inch thick. If the wall cuts through a creature's face when it appears, the creature is pushed to one side of the wall. My choice. So he's on thing. I'm wanting him to be pushed back from me, out of attack range, before this thing hits me.
Okay, so I need to make another roll then. Okay. So the attack slashes down, it hits your walls, and it breaks a few of them, causing him to be pushed back.
Okay.
So let's say like half of them. So 5 of them were broken in this attack, and he just pushed back super far.
All right.
And he says, "That was very strategic of you."
Thank you. I try.
And after that, you see all the fog in the area dissipates. All the black smoky stuff on the blade dissipates. And Deker goes back to his human form.
Okay.
And he says, "The blade is satisfied. You pass."
Thank you. That was exhausting.
And
That was really exhausting.
alright, so we are going to end it like literally in a minute.
Okay.
But I'm just going to say the blade is going to choose its next opponent, and then we're going to end it.
Great. That's exactly what I was hoping you would say. End it to be continued style.
Indeed.
Yes.
Cue the song from Roundabout. I mean, from the band, yes, Roundabout. So it's like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure at that point.
All right. So anyway, so he puts the blade back in its sheath, and he pulls it out again. He closes his eyes. At you, and it's at you, Sir Thomas. You're next. All right, and that'll end it for us today at Rangerverse Medieval D&D. I really hope you enjoyed that episode. As always, we enjoyed making it, recording and playing. We love doing this for all of you, and we love doing this for ourselves as well. So we hope you enjoyed. I'm your DM, Trevor Golding.
I'm Jack Russell, Leo the Turtle.
Sir Thomas Oliver.
And that was Brandon Forleo, Billy Cranston. He's a big Instagram cosplayer now, apparently. So he had an event to go to where he was playing the Blue Ranger, which is why he had his costume on today, and why he had to leave in the middle of the session. So with that, may the power protect you.
Yep.